Good afternoon, Tim.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dennis.
This is Group 7 presenting coursework for procurement management. The group members include Dennis Okello, Oriem Edward Basil, and Francis Nakoko. We have chosen an organization called Danish Refugee Council, and to give a brief background, DRC is a non-profit NGO working in over 35 countries. It mainly works with the refugees and hosting communities. In Uganda, DRC is implementing a project called NURI, and in full is Northern Uganda Resilience Initiative. To be specific, it is working in Lamore district in Northern Uganda. The NURI project is going to be implemented for 1 year, starting June 2022 to May 2023. The project objective is to enhance production and marketing, improve infrastructure, and climate change adaptation for small-scale farmers. This is being achieved through implementing rural infrastructure and water resource management components. The projects under this, the component under this project includes markets, construction, opening community access roads, establishing woodlots, constructing water ponds, and spring protection. This is being implemented through the engineering department, which have specific objectives and goals. Just to define what objectives are, we are saying objectives is a specific result that an activity, a person, department, or an organization intends to achieve within a time frame and with the resources available. And a goal refers to a broad statement of what the project intends to achieve, which is supported by one or more objectives. Now, the department does procurement, and the procurement undergoes series of processes, which include needs recognition, purchase requisition, requisition review, solicitation process, evaluation and contract award, order management, conducting three-way matching, which include comparing purchase order, order receipt, or packing list, and invoicing. Then it undergoes invoice approvals and dispute resolution. That's a brief background, and I will hand you over to Francis, who will take us through other few elements. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dennis. I'm Francis Akuku. Now, to achieve the project strategic goals, DRC has an engineering department with the following objectives. One is construction of 30-kilometer community access roads in 3 sub-counties in Lamore district by 2023. And then establishment of 15 woodlot or food forests in 5 sub-counties in Lamore district by 2023. Then construction of 10 markets in 5 sub-counties in Lamore district to boost household income by 2023. Through implementing the above objectives, the following goals will be achieved. One is support displaced persons and host communities to become self-reliant through increased household income and food security. And then conservation of environment and increase the protection of institutions from natural hazards. Lastly, strengthening agricultural product marketing from local communities to boost household income and development of local economy. The project activities that will be implemented to achieve the goals and objectives include the following. One is community and stakeholder sensitization and awareness creation. And then selection of public work projects, and then costing of the infrastructure projects, and preparing a list of proposed projects for the district technical team, preparing agreements for the approved projects, and then organizing training for project management committee and user committees. Then establishing the need for tools and materials for procurement, procuring and issuing of tools and materials to the project sites. And then paying the community members that will be working in, on the project, preparing a bill of quantities for infrastructure projects such as culverts, bridges. And then we shall run tenders for required services, and then construct some simple culverts, bridges, and vented drift installation using local masons. We shall do joint supervision with the district engineering department. And then we shall also do progress reports for ongoing projects, and organize commissioning and handover of the projects. After handing these projects over, we shall do follow-ups. Now, there are inputs that are required to ensure that these activities are implemented successfully. They include human resource equipments, project vehicles, project motorcycles, computer, printers, stationaries, office furnitures, construction materials, and the likes. So briefly, Dennis, this is where I will stop. I will hand you over to Edward to take us over the procurement plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Francis, for the eloquent presentation. Now over to you, Edward.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Francis. I'm Rem Edward Basil, taking over from. We have looked at project activities and inputs that are required. Mine is only looking at the budget, how we have developed a budget in order to come up with a good procurement plan. Scroll it forward. When we look at our budget, looking at the human resource as an input, we have budget attached to their being there as 72 million. Coming down to project asset, these are assets required to easy implementation of our activities. Office furnitures, these are what we use on daily basis in our offices with stationaries. For the construction of community access road and market, we have the following material like cement, this is our budget, aggregate, and other item. We have the budget in place. Now, this budget has guided us to come up with a procurement plan because they already need to have a procurement plan for the procurement of this item. Below is our procurement plan, which is being guided by the annex, which is the work plan down there, on when this item in the procurement is required to be submitted to the project for its effective implementation. Briefly, that's what I would say. I'm over back to Dennis.
Thank you, Edward, so much for presenting the procurement plan. Just to add on what you have said, we noticed that for you to come up with a good procurement plan, you must first come up with a budget. So we developed a budget to guide our procurement plan. So from the budget, we develop the procurement plan. And then at the end of it all, because we want to implement the activities, we must make sure that all these documents, the procurement plan and the work and the budget is accompanied with the work plan. So here attached is the work plan, which will guide our implementation. So I want to thank you, team, for your presentation. Because of time, we will end our discussion here. I thank you all.
Thank you so much, Dennis.